A judge has unsealed more than 1,800 pages of documents in the federal 2020 election interference case against Donald Trump. Lawyers for the former president had pushed to delay the release of special counsel Jack Smith's filing until after the election. Much of the unsealed documents, which includes transcripts of interviews and court hearings, remain heavily redacted. CBS News congressional correspondent Scott MacFarlane joins us now. So, Scott, you've been reading through this. Any revelations?
This really is the last thing we expect in court involving Donald Trump before Election Day. The final filing of note in this election conspiracy case, this 2020 election subversion case. Yes, it's 1,900 pages that were released of exhibits from special counsel Jack Smith, but most of those pages are redacted, blanked out, not to be read because there's sensitive information included. So of what remains of the hundreds of pages of deposition transcripts that are there from Trump allies and former Trump aides, you get a sense of what Jack Smith's trying to argue here, that all of these discussions before January 6th that are relevant to the case and what happened on January 6th in the White House as the riot unfolded were the actions, according to the special counsel, of a private citizen, not of a president, not official acts. And all of that is so weight-bearing because the Supreme Court has granted Trump presidential immunity in that landmark ruling from July. So to keep this case alive, to keep it on track for a possible trial next year, Jack Smith's arguing this was campaign private action. So some of the little grains in the filings today are noteworthy. Questions to White House aides about that January 6th White House ellipse speech. Was it written on a private computer or a government computer? There are actually discussions of what happened inside the White House as the riot unfolded. A White House aide saying in a deposition, Trump, when told there was a riot, grabbed the TV remote, the aide fetched a Diet Coke, and Jack Smith has argued Trump watched the riot instead of immediately calling back his supporters. We'll see the timetable moving forward for this case. If Trump is reelected, it's quite likely this special counsel is fired and this case is closed. But if it goes past January in a President Harris administration, this remains on some trajectory, Lana, towards a criminal jury trial.
Yeah, but Scott, as interesting, and it definitely paints a picture, the Diet Coke detail and the remote control, all of this sounds like stuff we've already heard before from the special counsel. As anybody who's covered elections knows that we're always keeping our eyes open for an October surprise. And from what I'm hearing from you, it sounds like it's a fair assessment to say this isn't that. Do we know anything more about the information that's redacted?
What's redacted is likely the things we don't know at this moment. We know there's grand jury testimony. We know Mike Pence testified before the grand jury in this case. There could be any number of calls or cell phone messages or text messages included in what's redacted. I think the overall issue here, though, is it lands January 6th and election subversion in the public consciousness 18 days before the next election, a political issue for Donald Trump. But I think the broader arguments yesterday were more telling. Trump tried to get this delayed until the week after the election, and the judge said no, that holding these things back because of an election, that's election interference, that everything should see the light of day. Whether this matters, it's a question we can't answer right now. But we do know that this judge who will oversee a Trump trial says his campaign, his public office, his former presidency, and his election pending in November are not going to be factors if he goes before a jury or before her in court.
All right, Scott MacFarlane following it all for us. Thanks, Scott.